I think it's about time that we start coming out of this attitude of being in war with everything. Not even speaking about the wars between nations, but the war with life, the war with nature. It's amazing to observe history, especially since the end of World War II, when the war against bugs began and all kinds of pesticides started being used in the crops, which completely shifted agriculture and brought so many toxins into the nature itself, into our bodies, into the whole ecosystem. Then came, a little bit later, came the war against AIDS, which is a battle that was never won, and obviously there was a lot of misinformation there, which nowadays we can see clearly what was the situation with that specific virus, which is still so prevalent and does not necessarily cause the AIDS disease. Then for at least 2 or 3 decades, we have been facing the war against cancer. War against cancer is also a battle that has never been won. It's a constant battle because it's also a battle against the body itself. Every single tumor growth in the body has a meaning and a purpose to be there. The unfortunate thing is that the medical system still doesn't know what this meaning is. And each location in the body has a specific purpose also. In the 5 biological laws in body medicine, we can learn exactly what is the reason for any tumor growth in the body. Once we know the cause of a certain disease or a certain ailment, we can find a solution. If we don't know the cause, which conventional medicine does not know the cause of cancer, then there's no solution. There's only an attack through surgery, through chemotherapy, through burning it with radiotherapy. There's always a war against the body. Now, why am I mentioning this? Because again, we're entering another war towards another virus. A single virus, part of a billion, trillion, there's 10 to the 31 viruses in the air we're breathing. Our body is full of viruses. The whole ecosystem is full of billions of types of viruses, and we're all the time exchanging them. The same with bacteria, fungus, mycobacteria. We are part of nature. And this is where we have gone astray, that we have separated ourselves from nature. We think we are clean, sterile, separate from all these microorganisms. And this story that they have been telling us for months now, that has created this paranoia towards cleanliness, which was there already before, but now it has been reinforced like never before, to disinfect everything, to start a new war against this virus with medications, with injections, with everything that they're proposing. It's quite clear that this is not the solution. Therefore, I feel it's about time that we realize that this is not the attitude, especially when we're talking about health, especially when we're talking about our environment, when we're talking about agriculture. With all our interaction with nature, we are part of nature, and we need to start having more ecological, self-sustainable practices, regenerative practices with the earth, with the food that we eat, with the air that we breathe, with how we nourish ourselves, with how we deal with our ailments in a much more natural, conscious, and integrative way. Because if not, we are heading to a place that I think everybody is already in the fear of where we're going to. But there is a way to come out of this. We need to wake up. We need to become aware of the situation we are creating ourselves in nature, with our bodies, in society, now in our economic system, which also needs a more regenerative, self-sustainable way of functioning, which is not just controlled by few people. So do research, inform yourself, find new ways, connect with the community, connect with people who have initiative to start this process of self-sustainability. Connect with alternative or natural health practitioners. because there's so much wisdom in so many branches of so-called alternative medicine. I've been practicing it for 20 years, and it's amazing the miracles I see in my consult with all kinds of pathologies. Everything has a way to be resolved concerning our health. If we address the causes, if we address it and approach it in an integrative, holistic, conscious way. I am not saying we do not need medicine. We do need medications in certain kind of situations. But if we learn this integrative approach, the panorama is completely different. And I feel we need quite urgently a shift in our attitude towards nature and towards our health.